G'day, welcome back to the channel. This is a dangerous video. This video is dangerous. Be careful, be cautious. I may be risking my entire channel making this video. In fact, I may be risking all my channels because they link through one account and they could all be deleted because I'm making this video. What am I talking about? Well, I received a community guidelines warning, which is a precursor to a strike, because I engaged in hate speech on my XJet channel. On this channel, hate speech. Can you imagine it? Have I ever struck you as the kind of person that engages in hate speech? I don't think so. I try and look on the bright side of most things, and I don't like the concept of hate speech. I wouldn't engage in it, but apparently I did. Sat down at my desk this morning with my cup of coffee and started browsing my email. I got this message from YouTube that says, "Ooh, look at this video of yours. We've taken it down. We've removed it because it contained hate speech." And I thought, hang on a minute. I remember that video. It had tens of thousands of views. Everybody liked it. There wasn't even any words in it. There was no speech in it at all. The video consisted of nothing more than a radio-controlled model airplane being flown around the skies. A scale model airplane. One that was a jet plane from the World War II, one of the very first jet fighters ever made, World War II. But it was a German plane. Ooh. And I think the problem is, as Basil Fawlty says, don't mention the war. Because this model aircraft had period-appropriate insignia. It's a scale model. It should look like the real thing, right? And so it had the little symbol on the tail there. Now, I've put this video again, I've re-uploaded it, and I've fuzzed out that little symbol so you can see exactly how hateful this video was. Judge for yourself whether YouTube is being ridiculous. Now, of course I appealed. Obviously the AI may have picked this up, but if you look at the video, you can see there's no hate involved in this. I'm not suggesting that any race is superior to any other race or whatever. I looked through all the guidelines for what constitutes hate speech. It didn't seem to match up with any of those as far as I could tell. So surely an appeal would make this all right. And I also checked on YouTube. There are hundreds of other videos on YouTube showing this little insignia when used as a period-appropriate insignia on full size and models of this aircraft, right? So my video is nothing special. It's just the same as many, many other videos. I'll link to some of those other videos in the description. You go and look for yourself. Go and look for yourself. So I filed the appeal, and YouTube came back within a very short space of time saying, "Denied. Denied. Your appeal is denied. You are a hateful person. You are engaging in hate speech. How jolly dare you? And if you do this again, we're going to put a strike on your channel and you won't be able to upload." And I'm thinking, my goodness, what the hell is going on here? And then I remembered. For the last week or so, I have been strongly critical of YouTube because they are complicit with scammers. There are ads running on YouTube which are nothing more than complete and utter scams. There's plenty of evidence on the internet to show this. There are debunking this, scam busting videos showing it, and I've checked with suppliers. For example, there is a video that suggests that if you buy this device, you'll get free internet anywhere in the world through Starlink satellites. Does it do that? No, it doesn't do that. It's a lie. It's an utter lie. Anyone who buys this expecting free Starlink is going to be disappointed. It's a fraud. I notified YouTube. I reported the ad, and I notified YouTube through X saying, "Look, this is a scam. You must remove this ad." And they said, "We'll look into it. We'll look into it." Days and days and days later, it's still running. It's still running. I watched a video just 10 minutes ago, and the ad came up in the middle of that video. They're still running it. So if YouTube didn't know that these ads were scams, that's fair enough. I mean, they can't check every ad before it goes on. But when people report an ad as a scam, you think they would jump to it and first of all, maybe take the ad down while they review it. But no. It's not like one of my videos, which has a period-appropriate insignia on it, where they'll take it down instantly if the AI or someone complains. No, if it's an advertisement and they get money for it, they'll leave it up while maybe they'll get around to looking at it. Because I say maybe, because I've done videos on this channel before where I've complained about complete and utter scams, where people have been flogging what's supposed to be a great big scale RC model aircraft worth hundreds of dollars, and they're saying, I think it was $29. It was obviously a scam. And hundreds of people got scammed. Hundreds of people complained, and the ad still ran. So when that happens, YouTube becomes an accomplice to a fraud. They become a co-conspirator to a fraud because they've been advised there's a scam and they've done nothing about it. They're happy to allow that scam to continue because they're getting paid. They are as guilty as the scammers. And I've been reminding them of this because it's not good enough. I know far too many people have contacted me having been scammed by these ads, and they can't afford to lose the money, but they lose the money. And YouTube doesn't care. But if an old man puts up a video of a toy plane with a little insignia on the tail, oh, we've got to take action, just give them a community guidelines, warning, strike, whatever. It's hypocrisy. It's such hypocrisy. And I've had a guts full of, I really have a guts full of it. I just, what do you do? What do you do? Now, for a long time, I've been threatening to host my own videos. And every time I have a little bit of a run-in with YouTube, I do some more work on that system. And it's sitting in the corner and it's all virtually ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be uploading my videos to X. I'm not going to get paid for them on X. I'm not monetized on X. And I'm going to finish off setting up my own web server. Because the big thing is YouTube have basically, they're now paying so little in terms of monetization revenue, that I don't really care about the monetization revenue anymore. I'd rather have my videos on a platform where people can watch them without them being censored or without all sorts of hassles and things. My Patreon supporters are my lifeline. I'm going to give my Patreon supporters the best deal they can get. All my videos will be available to Patreon supporters with no ads from my own platform or from X. And hey, and so I'm basically writing off my YouTube revenue. The only reason I'm on YouTube is to basically introduce me to new potential viewers, new subscribers. So I will be posting some stuff to YouTube, but first of all, it's going up on my own server or X, and then I'll put it up on YouTube just so that maybe people will find it. But as I say, YouTube appears to be shadow banning me. People have sent me, there was a comment on one of my posts saying that a subscriber tried to search for me, couldn't find me. I was pages and pages and pages through the search results before they found a years old video of mine. So looks like, and this is pure speculation, I can't think of another reason though, YouTube is taking punitive measures against me by basically removing some of my content and shadow banning me because I've dared to point out they're co-conspirators in fraud of a huge scale of fraud that YouTube seems to be engaged in by ignoring complaints about clearly fraudulent video ads on their platform. Anyway, that's my video for today. I'm going to leave you now with the video that they removed. I have, of course, pixelated the offending insignia, and you tell me, would a tiny little insignia on that make this video into hate speech, or would it not? And if you want to, go on to X. If you use X, go on to X and tag team YouTube and say, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. We can't pretend that history never existed. And it's not like my video is promoting any hate speech. No, it's absolutely not. If we can't document the past, if we can't make scale models of airplanes from World War II, what can we do?
Horrible, it looks like a bloody V2 rocket. Then, same brand of same thing.
That's all right. How much elevate do you use?
As much as it needs to hold it level and do the tour.
So I'll come out with you.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you. Yeah, there must be quite a bit inside to get up there.